There is a popular idea circulating in the crypto community that appreciating currencies are good because they make everything you buy with them cheaper. When prices are going down, we typically call that deflation, and sometimes that can be good. But believing deflation is always good, therefore anything that causes deflation is also always good, is a bit simplistic. Appreciating currencies don't create technological breakthroughs that increase productivity. They cause people to hoard the currency and stop buying stuff. Those are clearly not the same thing. There is a big difference between prices going down because a technological breakthrough enabled companies to produce more for the same or less cost versus prices going down because everybody stopped buying stuff, which caused companies to desperately dump inventory and slash production. If production is slashed, even if you are lucky enough to already have everything you need, why would you be excited about having a larger share of a shrinking pot? Clearly, we don't want the pot to shrink. We want the pot to grow. We want more stuff, more wealth. We can debate later about whether that stuff is distributed optimally, but for now, let's all just agree that humanity has not maximized standard of living for its entire population. Only investment can do that. And the problem with crypto today is that few true investment opportunities exist. When you buy a crypto token, you're almost never funding a business. It's not like buying shares in a crypto company, which is completely different. The entire community is confused about this distinction. They think buying a token somehow supports businesses that use the token. No, not unless you give them your token. Simply holding it does nothing for them. With a few exceptions, the entire return from crypto comes from either price increases or lending to other people who are also just betting on price increases. As an investment, tokens are silly voodoo nonsense. They don't cause the economy to grow. They don't make the world richer. One lesson I learned a few years ago is that economics and values are two different things. Sometimes they are in alignment, and sometimes they are not. That doesn't mean choosing economics over values, or vice versa, is always right or always wrong. It just means we should be honest about our arguments and aware of the trade-offs we are making. It is important to recognize the difference between technology that makes the world richer and technology that better aligns with our values. Those two things are not mutually exclusive, but they are different. Crypto people are making the wrong argument. If you believe that crypto is good because it sits outside government and bank control, and you are willing to sacrifice wealth to pay for that privilege, then make that argument. Those are your values, and my objective is not to argue values, only economics. Just don't make the argument your values are making the world richer when they are clearly making the world poorer. A few Lambos and money launderers notwithstanding, so far, crypto has consumed more resources than it produced, empowered and enabled criminals, and made the world poorer. Of course, people who have been in the crypto game since the beginning know the original intent of Bitcoin was never to be an investment anyway. It was to be peer-to-peer digital cash. It just couldn't scale. Instead of fixing the technical problems with Bitcoin, most people decided to just pivot into get-rich-quick Ponzi schemes. Not real wealth, just the illusion of wealth that will inevitably lead to disappointment. That also says something about values. There are competitors out there actually trying to solve the currency problem, and I will try to spend some more time reviewing leading candidates. But so far, everything I have seen still suffers from the same deflationary limited supply ideology. And of course, we all know the reason why. How do fiat currencies solve that problem? With a central bank.